And the U.S. had pushed for even stronger measures, but Washington immediately welcomed the new resolution. CCTV's Roy Ruttenberg has more.
Well, the White House said the unanimous passing of Resolution 2270 was a significant step forward. U.S. President Barack Obama said it was, quote, a firm, united, and appropriate response by the international community. And he urged the DPRK to choose a better path for its people. Washington had been pushing for even tougher measures, but in the end focused on several sectors which it believes help finance the DPRK's nuclear and missile programs.
We know that these industries, things like coal, iron, gold, titanium, and rare earth minerals, are industries in which revenue is both dedicated to enhance the lifestyle of the North Korean elite, but also in some cases used to advance North Korea's nuclear and missile programs.
Now, the White House said these sanctions will have a direct impact on the capacity of the DPRK's elite to carry out, quote, provocative actions. But already some are asking why specific items were included in a list of items banned for import. Things like snowmobiles and recreational water vehicles that don't perhaps have an obvious correlation to any weapons program. Here's what the U.S. State Department had to say in response.
I think we do have a sense of imports and what is brought into the country, what they look at, what these elite purchase, how they spend their money, to get a sense of where we can apply sanctions that would cause them some discomfort. And let's be very clear, that's the goal here.
And the goal, he said, is not to make the people of the DPRK suffer. Now, shortly after the vote in New York, the U.S. Treasury Department announced its own sanctions against 4 entities and 12 individuals who the U.S. Treasury Department believes are directly involved in the DPRK's nuclear weapons program. And it blacklisted both the National Defense Commission of the DPRK and the Central Military Commission. These are 2 of the most powerful government bodies in the country. Additionally, the Treasury Department put out a list of individuals whose assets, it said, would be immediately frozen. All of this, Secretary Jack Lew said, was meant to coincide with the UN vote to send a clear message to the DPRK that there will be, quote, serious consequences to its actions. Roy Ruttenberg, CCTV in Washington.